Looking forward to this behind the scenes. Oh, it's so cool. We got the Sonic thing there.
About 150 hedgehogs. I get in the middle, and the backs of hedgehogs are very spiky, and I try to step on as many hedgehogs as I can.
You're crazy.
Get myself emotionally in a place of feeling hurt and excitement, and then I go in and record. I just hug, I lay around with hedgehogs. It's a big part of my process. It costs roughly $1 million per day, but this is Paramount, baby. We got the money. And so that's kind of like how I get into the character, stuff like that.
I knew when I got the call to do this movie that Sonic was a game. I think I had played it once or twice, and after I got the call, I started playing it with my grandson, who humiliated me constantly. And
of course.
These games have turned kids into jet pilots. I mean, they're quick, and their reflexes are awesome.
Yeah.
He's 9 years old, and he trash talks me. I get angry. I put money in the swear jar. I'm actually a lot like Robotnik when we play.
I think the story we're telling is a really cool one because it takes this iconic video game character and puts him into a real world, puts him here on Earth with us. And there's elements of Superman in there. There's a really nice element of...
Aren't you familiar with that?
This superhero, I guess, if you will. Living in the shadows, observing in a very kind of pure and sweet way.
Sonic, I know you got the super speed and everything, but Maddie and I, totally defenseless, probably gonna get blown up.
Pretty much, yeah.
Don't worry, I know exactly what to do. I was so excited to be a part of the property at all. Like, I played Sonic as a kid. I'm a huge video game enthusiast.
That's awesome.
So I was like, of course.
It's probably around my
the idea
age.
was just to do this thing. You know, they would hopefully sell it to a studio or whatever, and that was where it was going to end. But I was so excited just to do that. And I guess it went well enough where Tom Hanks wasn't available, and I got to play Sonic the Hedgehog. It was very, very exciting. I remember getting the phone call from Jeff and said, no, we want you for the movie now.
To be honest.
I did one of these. Yeah, when I was by myself walking down. Yeah, it was very exciting.
Bugging my screen.
The wonderful thing about Robotnik is he is analogous to a lot of the insane ego that's running us. Robotnik is a little tiny piece of nothing in his own mind, and he's blown himself into gargantuan proportions. He is as smart as heck, you know, and he is the smartest one in the room.
IQ of 300.
But there's smart, and then there's spiritually dumb. You know? And I'm sure you could take a lot of the smartest people and put them in a room, and when it comes to life, they can't carry water. He's a wonderful character to play. And of course, he's a 300 IQ, so it took me a week and a half to prepare. And it really comes down to is he wants to be special to somebody, you know? Only it's gone megalomania for him. He wants to be special to everyone. In fact, he wants to be the king of everyone. And another thing he really, really wants is to be able to get a latte the way he wants it.
I love the way you make it.
Austrian goats me.
All right, get in the truck.
Really? You're gonna help me?
I guess it is a little bit my fault that all this is happening to you.
Not a little bit, entirely. It is
Entirely,
entirely your
Okay,
fault.
It's entirely my fault. Are you coming?
Yes.
It is a joy to be on the receiving end of all of Jim's antics. I know you're supposed to say in these things that working with this person is like a dream and that's your hero. They say don't meet your heroes, and this one, like, no. I'm glad I got to meet my hero. To be looking at him in the eye when he's shouting at you.
I bet that must be nuts.
Spitting in your face, throwing himself on the floor. It's vintage Jim Carrey, and it's such a joy to watch.
It's very exciting to see him do that type of comedy that, I mean, he's always been funny. And even like, I think his dramatic roles are incredible, but it's just it's such an interesting feeling when you see him do the things that made you, you know, like love comedy as a kid.
Oh,
See him like reinventing that and playing with that again. It's just incredibly
It's great to see
exciting.
Jim Carrey back.
I do think it's a collective thing, and the more fun you generate on that set, the more fun comes through the camera and arrests the people who are watching. So there are themes in it that are kind of interesting and serious in a way, but to me a movie like this is silly fun.
I think one of the things that the movie does really well is that it gives you heart in Sonic, and you care about the stakes that are happening. It's kind of like this kid that doesn't
Okay,
really
we'll see when we
and
come see the movie.
I guess without giving out too much of the movie, finally finding his place a little bit in this world, and then it being stripped away from him. It's such a story where you see heartbreak within Sonic, right? So you feel for him. It's not just cotton candy and joke. I think it'll be really exciting, and I think people who like Sonic the Hedgehog will enjoy this. This is it. This is what it takes for me to turn into a hedgehog.
That's how valuable your expressions are.
Yeah. Ask me to do an expression.
Blissful.
Gretel and Hansel, that's backwards.
Give me one more.
Pretty good. We'll roll cameras and
You
get
sure?
it right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
trying to get him
to start easy.
confused?
Yeah.
Well, that was quite a joy to watch. Looks like this YouTube channel has a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. Wait a minute. Huh. You'd think they'd have a lot more subscribers than that, considering they post behind the scenes stuff. Maybe this is a new channel. But this sounds pretty cool. Anyways, first I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to watching the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie. When I saw the very first trailer, I didn't care at all because Sonic looked ugly and the tone just wasn't right. But the new trailer, when it came out a couple months ago, was a damn good trailer. Sonic looked amazing in that trailer as well. And I mean, the fact that Paramount and everybody else involved actually listened and, you know, made the necessary changes is amazing. And I hope more movie studios can learn from this example. I really hope they can, because it sucks when you know something is completely off about like the look of or feel of things and they just don't care. You know, it sucks. I'm glad they listened, and I don't get me wrong, I do understand there are situations where they really shouldn't listen to the fans, because oftentimes the people don't actually truly know what they want. But regardless, you know, this is awesome, and I'm looking forward. And this was a situation where it was right to listen to the fans, because they did screw up. They really screwed up, and the fans were right about wanting things to be changed. They listened and they changed them, and the film looks good. And like, even if the movie turns out to not actually be a very good film, I'm just going to be happy to see it, just because they actually listened and they learned from their mistakes and they improved it so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm glad to actually visually see who voices the Sonic character. That's pretty cool to actually see him, actually. I know, I mean, as I stated before, I wouldn't mind if they actually had Roger Craig Smith, the current Sonic voice actor, voice him, but I understand why they didn't. I mean, he's probably too preoccupied with what turns out to actually be a pretty good Sonic Boom TV show, and he's still occupied with the Sonic the Hedgehog video games as well. Not to mention, he even voiced Sonic in some other cartoon crossover, apparently, as well. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to see me do a review of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, I'll consider it. Movie reviews aren't something I've done very often. I mean, on my now discontinued channel, Broadsword Media, it originally was movie reviews, then we rebranded and changed to something else, and have since discontinued since 2017 or 2018, excuse me. But I mean, I have a better understanding of copyright law since then, so perhaps if I do make movie reviews, they'll be better than how I made them back then. Anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell icon for notifications.